It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, we're going to turn our eye to something that happened a little while ago, about a month ago to be exact. And we've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to discuss it with our favorite foodie, chef and cookbook author, Zola Nene, who herself hasn't been here for a while, but you know she's making up for that by being here right now. Zola, we've been enjoying time spent with you.
Being here. You know this.
But we're going to throw you into the hot seat for a little bit. We need to talk about this thing that happened about a month ago.
Yes.
And do you want to put it into context? Why did it shake up the culinary and Cape Town world so much?
Okay, well, let's talk about what the incident was. So a local foodie was doing an insert for an international food channel, and she showed people, showed in inverted commas, how to make a gatsby. Her version of the gatsby included plum chutney. It was served on chia butter loaf. It had wilted spinach on it and chickpea curry. Now, so that was the incident. And obviously, you know, Cape Townians especially were outraged. Outraged. So let me tell you why. I mean, you could also tell me why, because you're a Cape Town...
100%, but I'll let you go first.
Well, okay, so everybody is allowed to reinterpret dishes. We all do it. We all appropriate dishes. It's all about the context, right? So what happened here is she went on an international platform and she said, this is what a gatsby is. Now, people who don't know anything about South African food are going to take that as word.
100%.
And it's all about giving things context. So had she said, there is a dish that we have in South Africa. It's called a gatsby. It was, you know, created by Mr. Panda and Pandy, sorry. Panda,
Rashad,
and he created this dish, and this is what it authentically is. This is my version. Nobody would have had any issues. But to go and not give it context and then sell it as what it is, and then people all around the world are going to think that is a gatsby. So they come to South Africa and they actually try an authentic gatsby. They're going to be like, oh, but this isn't what a gatsby is. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about context. And so nobody is slamming her for being original and trying to recreate something. It's all about misappropriation. And that's what that was an example of.
That was an example of that. And when I was watching it, it looked more to me like a curry sandwich or a bunny chow with a lack of identity.
Okay,
I don't know.
call it a bunny chow.
Exactly, but there was curry and there was bread. So you know what I'm saying? We're making trouble here, okay?
But it was a sandwich.
It was
a sandwich, a perfectly delicious looking sandwich, but it was not a gatsby.
I mean, if you look at this is your revised gatsby. I mean, you've got like the meat at the bottom, you've got the chips, you've got the onions, you've got the everything. That is the essentials of what a gatsby is.
And down to the bread, you know, gatsby bread has to be soft so that it's sort of...
no chia butter.
It's not too hard chia butter. It's got to be sort of squeezy so that it all melts together.
You've got to be able to cut it up in four. Cut it up into
four, share it. It's got to ooze everywhere. So that was something that people were up in arms about.
Okay, definitely. Like you said, that this is the misappropriation of food.
Misappropriation
We love
of food
that
culture.
you thought of a new way of doing the gatsby, but context is everything.
Context is everything, especially with a cuisine like South Africa, where it's not as well known. So, for example, we appropriate all sorts of dishes.
Sushi, Americans have done it.
I mean, what we know is sushi is Californian sushi, is not even Japanese sushi.
Exactly.
But the appropriation of this dish has led to people wanting to educate themselves on Japanese culture.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody knows it takes 7 years for a Japanese chef to learn how to make rice, etc. But because South African cuisine is so new to the world, we need to tell our story the right way.
I agree with you. That's why she is the expert. Wow, so excuse the pun, but this has definitely been some food for thought. Let's continue the conversation with you, South Africa. What other foods do you think and know has been misappropriated in parts of the world other than where it originated? You can let us know on our social media platforms.